Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Aokana, Extra 1, which is Mashiro's after story route. But yeah, I just came back from the gym, ate some food, and I actually had to do a couple of chores today. So that's why I'm actually recording a bit later than usual. Right now it's about 4 p.m. Usually I get back home from the gym at 2 or 2:30. So yeah, I had to do an extra couple of hours for cleaning up and stuff. And here we are. Not really much to say about my whole day. Like, the gym has been doing good. And yeah, I don't really have too many hobbies, right? There are a couple of games that are out that I was interested in. Like Persona 3 Reload is out, and also Like a Dragon 8 or Yakuza 8. But rather than actually playing it myself, I just watch other people play. So yeah, I feel like you don't really miss out on too much when you watch other people play a game. Sure, sometimes your thoughts and judgment would be clouded about the story if you hear other people's perspective rather than enjoying it yourself first. But I feel like as long as as long as your convictions about, or I'm like talking about serious stuff again. I guess if your values are strong enough, you're not really going to be swayed by other people's opinion, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, enough about that. Let's talk about the last episode recap. So we just finished episode 1 yesterday. And pretty much the last episode was just not too lovey-dovey, which was quite unexpected for Mashiro's after story route. But we learned a tiny bit more about her as a character, or her... what's the word I'm looking for, or what am I trying to say here? We learned more about her past, right? About how she came to be. And I thought that it was a pretty interesting thing. Because I feel like not a lot of people actually do go through other people's albums. Like, I have absolute belief, or... Yeah, I have absolute belief that not even my brothers know about what their significant others experienced back when they were a kid. My sisters or my siblings, of course, know me as a kid, but I don't know them as a kid, right? I know them as they are when they were a teenager. Like, the difference between my siblings and me are about 10 years apart. So yeah. So I don't really know how they are as a kid. They know me as a kid, and I totally change. But yeah, enough about that. Let's actually start the episode, because last time I believe we decided to make a second date with Mashiro, and we are trying to research places to go. Okay, I did not expect to start the episode with a question from Misaki. What was it Misaki said to me again?
マサヤは私にもっと感謝することがあるよ。
Like what? I actually don't remember this scene. This might be from the base game.
ずっと延々私が出れなかったおかげで、あの子かなり愛に飢えてるはずだからね。
Yeah, I think this is from the base game.
何年ものの孤独分、多分ものすっごく甘えてくるよ。先輩チュキチュキって。
At the time, I thought she was exaggerating. And we kept things in moderation, even during our post-exam studying fun time. Jeez, that's a stupid way to say that word. And yet... Kill me. Oh my god, I ended at an 8 scene. Are you this has gotta be an 8 scene, right? Kill me. She quoted Misaki word for word. Honestly, my impression of Misaki has improved considerably.
先輩。
What's up?
このままでも十分すぎるくらいに幸せなんですけど、あと一つだけわがままを言ってもいいですか？
Sure, anything for you. Ugh!
だったら 頭を撫でてほしいです。
Oh my god, that's a different kind of reaction from me, Messiah. You might be thinking this is cute. To me, it's like, ugh. It's more like disgust. Those upturned eyes are practically cheating. Who could refuse a request from that? No one, that's who. Sure thing. There are a couple of things I like about Japanese media. One is that, like I said on Asuka's route, that they kind of sell you dreams. This is what I hate about Japanese media. They have to portray girl as this cutesy type of creature that they really don't have to fall into that criteria or fall into that type of person. That's why I believe that a lot of people in Japan or girls in Japan act cutesy and act like a stupid girl even though they're actually not. It's all calculated. I begin to gently stroke my hand down her hair. So yeah, you can kind of blame anime for this, you know. Looks like you're enjoying this.
はい、こんな風に可愛がってもらえるなら猫になってもいいくらいです。
But if you were a cat, we couldn't play games together.
それは困ります。
That was quick.
ただ、そう思わせるくらいの魔力が先輩の手にはあると思います。
Maybe I'm one of those like super like weird guys, but when I think about doing stuff like this, it just feels awkward. I'm more of a family man, right? And if I feel like well, I'm actually thinking way too far ahead when like me and my significant others or other might have a kid. It would kind of alienate them if we were to do stuff like this, right? I don't know. Well, I'm just glad you like it. It really does kind of seem like she's turned into a cat. I know I really need to get her home soon, but I don't want this moment to end. Now, give me a paw. As if she'd... She actually did it? Now, both paws. Ooh. Man, my cat might just be a genius. Oh my god. End my life. There. Who's a good girl? End my life? Holy shit, this is way too cute. Wait, what am I doing? Mashiro-san, I think it's probably about time we got you home.
そうですか？まだ6時くらいですよね。
It's 7.
7時?
Okay, I think we're safe. Whew. Dodge the bullet there. Mashiro bolts upright and looks at the clock.
本当だ。
Did you have something planned?
時間は決めてなかったんですけど、リカの家に行く約束をしてて。
Mashiro prepares to leave as she answers my question. Don't get me wrong, by the way, this is still relaxing. Compared to what I've been doing for Venus Blood Frontier, this is super relaxing. Just a minor rant, by the way, but yesterday when I was playing Venus Blood Frontier after recording the last episode of this game, I actually cannot progress Venus Blood Frontier because I started the New Game Plus on a very hard save file. And what's ridiculous is that I actually had to start from the beginning to change difficulty. So that's what I did yesterday. Oh my god. I played for an extra, what, I think 4 hours trying to get back to where I was. Whew. So stupid. And the fact that your New Game Plus file don't actually have... It doesn't have a main save, right? So if you want to use all your previous used units, you need to save that file and not save over it, which I of course did. God, I'm such a dumbass. Okay, enough of my rant about Venus Blood Frontier. You're going now? Wait, did I voice act the last one? Mashiro prepares to leave as she answers my question.
でも、あちらも晩ご飯ですよね。一度家に帰ってからにさせてもらおうかな。
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, you can probably just have dinner together. I don't know. Like, my dad or my family doesn't really like it when I eat out with my friends. They're like, I don't know, this is like a Chinese mentality kind of thing. They're like saying if you eat out with your friends, it's like you're not being fed at home. I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't it be just, you know, a gathering of good-natured people eating together? It's so weird. I don't know if you guys have that sort of, or have that sort of experience too. Maybe it's a Chinese thing. I'm sure that'll keep Botan-san from worrying.
先輩、バタバタしちゃってすみません。
It's cool. Want me to see you home? That was back when I was a kid though, like back when I was maybe 10 or 12 years old. Now they don't really care, but yeah, I just find it pretty odd.
いえ、今日は大丈夫です。
You don't have to sound like you hate the idea. That was a huge shock.
ああ、今のはそういうことじゃなくてですね。これ以上一緒にいると先輩から離れたくなくなっちゃうので。
Yeah, she's probably trying to learn how to cook from Rika. Oh, right. Those unexpected kind words leave me speechless.
今日はありがとうございました、先輩。
Take care on your way home. Just as Mashiro is about to leave, she stops. I feel a light tickle on my cheek.
これくらいなら大丈夫ですよね。それじゃあ今度こそ失礼します。
Huh? I wonder if she thought I might end up not wanting to let her leave too.
ブーヒヒヒ。お肉界のみならずお菓子界の覇権も我々豚様たちのものだブー。
Safe. Not an H scene. So I feel like we're not gonna be having, or I'm not gonna be having a lot of input because this is Mashiro's perspective again. I do notice this, but since the first episode, especially during the whole fiasco when Mashiro was trying to bake, it feels like Masaya's input and narration are not as much as before. Probably because we already know a lot about Masaya and it doesn't really matter too much what he's thinking, right? Because this is an after story dedicated to Mashiro. So we're probably just gonna see a lot of Mashiro events that doesn't necessarily include Masaya.
ブヒ。その鳴き声は鳥。証拠りもなくまた我々の邪魔をしに来たかブー。
それはこちらのセリフコケ。このお菓子界はあなたたちのような下品な鳴き声の動物が来るところではないコケ。
それを言ったらお前たち鳥の鳴き声は甲高くてうるさいブー。
コケ、今の発言を今すぐ取り消すコケ。
喧嘩はやめるもん。僕たち今は同じクッキーじゃないかも。
確かに。
原材料は同じコケね。
まあ僕は模様のとこにココアが使われてるから一味違うもん。
うわ？そういう話なら私の目はレーズン仕様コケ。
デフォルメの愛らしさなら負けてないブー。
こうなったら今度こそ白黒はっきりつけてやるもん。
うおー！ブヒヒ。どうやら一人だけお菓子の原材料に貢献してなかったツケが回ってきたようだブー。
しっかりするもん。
傷は浅いコケ。
一足先に訳あり 20% オフの棚で待って。
可愛かったから家でも作っちゃったんだよね、そのクッキー。
I hate getting these achievements. Please don't give me those achievements. I'm not doing anything! Steam! Stop it!
私もこれくらい上手に。ってリカ、 しようと思ったんだけど、なんだか集中してたみたいだったから。ごめん、ついぬいぐるみのノリでやっちゃって。その代わり割ったクッキーは責任を持って食べること。それはもちろん。あと紅茶はミルクティーでよかったよね。うん、ありがとう。それで話っていうのは？実はリカを親友と見込んで相談に乗ってほしいことがあるの。
Sorry about that. Was it my twitchy fingers? I really thought she was done.
もちろん、私にできることなら何だって協力するよ、ピュッホ。だからピュッホはやめてよ、リカ。だって私は可愛いと思うんだもん。それは別の機会に議論するとして話を戻すんだけど、実は昨日先輩からデートに誘われたの。本当によかったね、マシロ。デートに誘われたのは嬉しい。すっごく嬉しいんだけど、何か問題？嬉しすぎてデート当日に手作りのお弁当を持っていきますって宣言しちゃって。それだけじゃなくておしゃれも頑張るって。
Cooking isn't hard, damn it.
言っちゃったんだ。どうしよう、私どうしたらいいかな、リカ。私ってリカが思ってる以上にダメダメなんだよ。前に可愛いって褒められて嬉しくて、今でも猫になってニーニー甘えちゃうし。そうなの？ミサキ先輩やアスカ先輩だけじゃなくて、うちのお母さんがマサヤ先輩の肩を揉んでるだけでもそわそわするし、一緒に歩いてると3回に2回は兄弟に間違われちゃうし。なんていうか、マシロもいろいろと大変なんだね。でしょ？そう考えたらこの幸せは優しいみんなのおかげのような気がして、このままだといつか先輩に愛想をつかされちゃうんじゃないかなって。ひなたさんならそんなことないと思うけど。だからお願い、私を助けて、リカ。マシロ、今回のデートだけは絶対失敗できない。いいよ。マシロのデートが成功するように私も協力する。本当に？と言っても私にできるのは一緒に悩んだりすることくらいかもしれないけど。リカ、ありがとう、リカ。やっぱりリカは私の親友だよ。ちょっとマシロ。それで何から始めたらいいんだろう。そこだよね。考えてみたんだけど、やっぱりマシロのやるべきことは3つだと思うの。料理の勉強とおしゃれの勉強と、もう一つは
Studying fashion? Does she really need to actually study fashion to dress up? Couldn't she like just use whatever she has that's really, you know, formal wear? Then again, maybe that's not actually dressing up? I don't know. I'm not really good at fashion myself.
情報収集です。情報収集？料理もおしゃれもいろいろと種類があるよね。和食とか洋食、カジュアル系に綺麗系みたいなこと？そう、たくさん種類があって時間があまりないから的を絞った方がいいと思って。 FC でも対戦する選手のプレイスタイルに合わせて練習メニューを変えたりするでしょ。つまり先輩の好みに特化して考えるってこと？そういうこと。せっかくならその方が喜んでもらえると思うし。でもそんな器用なこと私にできるかな。
I don't know. To me, this is just going over my head. As someone who literally just uses whatever that's on top of my shelf when I just choose my attire, I really can't relate to this.
それは大丈夫だよ。でもこれが肝心なんだけど、真白は日向さんの好みって直接聞いたことはないかも。だよね。そこを聞くのって彼女でも結構勇気がいると思うし、気を使って本当のことを言ってくれなかったりする場合もあるだろうから。だとしたらどうすればいいんだろう。一番いいのは普段の行動や会話から推測することだと思うけど、こういう時学年が違うって損だよね。学校で一緒にいられるのは頑張ってもお昼休みくらいだし。そう考えたら他の人にも協力をお願いした方がいいのかも。それって美咲先輩とかにってことだよね。うん、飛沢さんは付き合いも長いみたいだし。それはそうなんだけど、真白が私を頼りにしてくれるのは嬉しいけど、今回は私だけじゃなくいろんな人の力を借りてみてもいいんじゃないかな。日向さんに喜んでもらいたいって気持ちからならなおさら。そうだよね。デートを成功させるためだもん。私明日美咲先輩に相談してみる。変に遠慮して後悔するより絶対そっちの方がいいもん。
I feel like they're really trying too hard on this second date. You know, you guys are gonna live long. I don't feel like if you fail on the second date, like it's a learning experience. You can do better on the next one. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people kind of focus on the wrong things.
お料理なら私も教えられることがあると思うし。ありがとうリカ。今の私にはリカが天使に見えるよ。
I guess most people don't really have the same mindset as me, as like when you're doing something for the first time, or maybe like the second time, the third time, at least until you get used to it. Just think of it as a test run. Doesn't mean that you're not supposed to do things that's... I don't know, like, there's no formula to a date, right? You can go to the movies, you can go just walk around town aimlessly, you can window shop, you can, I don't know, eat some good food. Me personally, I feel like when I invite someone on a date, I probably would just invite them to eat out. And then, I don't know, maybe a cafe. Somewhere where we can actually talk, you know? But it's probably a different kind of date compared to these guys who are teenagers. Mashiro and Masaya already know each other a lot, right? The type of date that I'm thinking of is when two people are not really close and they're trying to get together, right? That's why we're trying to actually get to know one another by talking.
天使は大げさだけど、日向さんのハートをがっちりつかめるように頑張ろうね、真白。
Oh, a text from Mashiro. I've just gotten back from Rika's. I know the tests haven't started yet, but there's still a lot I have to get ready for our date. Not that I mean I'm not focused on studying, of course. What do you call that face? It's technically an XD face, but she's using like dots instead of a really big smile. For the date, huh? I can't help but get excited after reading that. Maybe she bought some magazines like me to get ideas. I can't slack now. I guess I get the sentiment that they're trying to make it special though. But I don't know. I feel like when you're young, you really don't need to do anything too special. One day after class, because your options are limited, right?
アリサカくん、 いい？おい、有坂くんってば。
There's no one named Arisaka in this class.
もうそうじゃないでしょ、日向くん。ここはおいおい、いくらなんでも有坂くんは気が早いんじゃないかからの。
Doesn't it usually the girl that changed their like last name to fit the guys? I mean, if I were actually marrying like royalty or something, sure, I would probably go with the girl's name, but usually it's the girl that's going with the guy's last name.
待て待て、そんなこと言って最近はお父さんからうどんの打ち方も教えてもらってるんでしょ。
Pretty weird considering Japan should know this and it's probably like customary for them to do it.
って流れじゃない。
How do you even... I was just going to ignore her, but now I'm curious how she found out.
この前うどん食べに行ったらボタンさんが教えてくれたんだよ。日向くんはお休みだったみたいだけど。
Ah. It's easy to imagine Botan-san happily gossiping away in hushed whispers. I hate this localization. Be consistent, I actually want to swear. Ah. I guess I should just be thankful that they translate this game for us. I have a feeling I know why Madoka is bothering me. Yeah, it feels like I'm ungrateful for this. Say, new prez.
なになに？新部長に何でも聞いて。
Are you bored right now?
そうなんだよ。
I'd hope to get rid of her with that, but I think I've just brought more trouble upon myself.
せっかく新部長になってやる気に満ち溢れてる時に中間テストなんてあんまりだよ。
You can, you know, actually learn for the tests. Yeah. All the big tournaments are over now and exams are just ahead. So while she's taken over all our club activities, there aren't really all that many right now. Still, it's great that she's so motivated at least. Why not start preparing for her practice after the tests are over? I take an FC training textbook out of my desk and hand it over to her.
私が求めてたのはこれだよ、これ。ありがとう、日向くん。やっぱり持つべきものは頼りになる選手兼コーチだよね。
I guess she's never really that, what's the word I'm looking for? She doesn't really have bad grades, so maybe she doesn't even need to study too much. I'm glad I can help. I've got work at Mashiro Udon today, so I should ask if Mashiro wants to head home with me.
ダーリン、校門まで一緒に帰りましょう。
I say this on the last episode, Misaki, but I can't wait to do your route or your after story. And nice song. Ugh. It's one thing to act like this during practice, but I'd really rather she didn't do it in the classroom. I can already hear people around us whispering.
ほらほら、アスカも。はい、私たちと一緒に帰りませんか？ダーリン。
This is so awkward. Darling, son. Asuka's face goes bright red.
惜しい。最後の3はなしでもう一回。どうしてもなしじゃないとダメですか？だってダーリンに3ってついたら変だし。ごめんなさい。やっぱり恥ずかしくて言えません。
With that, Asuka flies out of the classroom.
ああ、ピュアなアスカにはちょっと刺激が強すぎたかな。
If you really have to tease me, fine, but leave Asuka out of it.
そうだね。後で謝っておくことにする。
Make sure you do. I'd like to live as stress-free a life as possible. Huh? You forget something, Asuka? I look over to the corridor to see, to my surprise, Asuka. Mashiro is also there, looking more tense than usual.
真白？
You didn't have to come here. Actually, I was gonna come get you.
違うんです。ましろちゃんが用があるのはまさやさんじゃなくて美咲先輩なんです。私？実はですね、こうして美咲先輩に来ていただいたのには理由がありまして。
Yeah, see, more scenes where it's not Messiah. I do appreciate these scenes a lot more. I think I pointed this out, but these scenes are a lot more often in Mashiro's route than in any other routes, right, in the base game. It's most likely because the writer is different for Mashiro's route. And yeah, I actually do like these scenes a lot. Because like I said, the world doesn't really revolve around the main character. Like, these give a lot of characterization without our input, like, at all.
婚姻届の承認なら任せてよ。二人の共通の友人としてノーうどんで請け負うから。っていきなり何の話ですか？だってマサヤ抜きで私に話ってそういうことでしょ？もしくは破局報告？破局してませんから。じゃあやっぱり結婚？それはまあ最終的にそうなったらいいなとは思いますけど。ってそうじゃなくて、結婚でも破局でもないとすると何？実はふむふむ、つまり私にマサヤの好みをそれとなく探ってほしいと。はい、突然こんなこと申し訳ないんですけど。いいよ、美咲ちゃんが恋のキューピッドになってあげる。いや、二人はもう付き合ってるわけだし。検証剤？あれ、それも違う？美咲先輩。でもそういうことならアスカやマドカにも協力してもらった方がいいんじゃない？アスカ先輩やマドカ先輩にもですか？私は適任だと思うんだよね。協力者がいればボロも出にくくなるし、情報を引き出せる確率も上がるじゃない？
It's also easier to figure out, though, considering you guys suck at doing espionage stuff.
なるほど。相談する側としては関わる人間は少なくしたいかもしれないけど、どう？はい、お二人が協力してくれるならぜひお願いしたいです。よし、そうと決まったら早速ここに呼んじゃおうか。というわけなんですけど、ひなたくんの好みをそれとなく探るか。難しそうです。ですよね。でもアスカとマドカも協力してくれるでしょ？もちろんです。まあ選手の悩みを解決するのも部長兼マネージャーの務めだしね。アスカ先輩、マドカ先輩、うるうるしてるところ悪いんだけど、もう一度確認するとマサヤにバレないように好みを探るってことでいいんだよね。ですです。特に服装や食べ物の好みが知りたくて。そういえばマサヤさんって好きなものとか苦手なものってあるんでしょうか？そりゃあるだろうけど、ひなたくんって妙に大人なところがあるっていうか、自分のことはあんまり喋らないからね。一緒にいる分にはそれが楽だったりするんだけど、彼女って立場になったら困るかもね。そうなんです。デートするなら先輩に喜んでもらいたいなって。好きな人に喜んでもらいたいっていうましろちゃんの気持ち、素敵です。ありがとうございます。でもデートのためにそこまで頑張るって相当愛しちゃってるね、ひなたくんのこと。それはまあ、はい。その愛しちゃってるマサヤとどんなことしちゃったのか、美咲おじさんに教えてごらん。またその流れですか？はいはい、今おじさんが出てくると話が進まないから我慢ね。 はーい。じゃあ時間もあんまりないことだし、明日から早速調査開始といきますか。
そうだね、こういうのはタイミングもあるし。
テスト直前は私も余裕がなくなっちゃうかもなので、その中間テストに支障が出ない範囲で大丈夫なのでよろしくお願いします。頑張ります。
My bad. Yeah, god damn it, there's no yoroshiku onegaishimasu there.
まあマサヤと付き合いの長い私もいるんだし、大船に乗ったつもりで安心しててよ。
この貸しは今後の FC で返してもらうってことで。
はい、ありがとうございます。喜んでくれてましたね、ましろちゃん。
正直マシロッチが羨ましい。私も夢中になれるような恋がしてみたい。
Actually, this is something quite interesting that Madoka is saying. I feel like a lot of people in high school tend to fall into this trap too. Like, they want to fall in love, but not actually love the person that they're, like, dating. They kind of have this idea of what falling in love feels like, and that's what they actually want to feel, instead of truly loving someone.
こらこら新部長、あんたは恋の前に頑張らないといけないものがあるでしょ。
I've seen so many friends in high school that actually, like, you know, don't really see the person that they're supposedly loving or dating.
そうでした。でも美咲が手伝うって決めたのはちょっと意外だったよ。
そうですか。
いつもの美咲ならやだめんどくさいもんとか言いそうなイメージじゃない？
まあどちらかといえば私のキャラじゃないよね。
Well, it's already established that Misaki actually do care for Mashiro.
じゃあどうして？どうしてって単純に真白の力になってあげたいなって思ったんだよ今回は。
Is it do or does? Those are the kind of like stupid thoughts that are in my mind. Actually freaking grammar.
それはマシロッチが FC に連れ戻してくれたから？
それもあるけど、それとはちょっと違うんだよね。
じゃあ他に理由があるってこと？
あのさ、真白ってどんな女の子のイメージ？
そうだね、初対面の人や上級生にも物おじしない度胸があって気が強い子かな。
あと、とっても可愛いです。ああ、アスカの意見は置いておくとして、きっとそんな感じだよね。でも強く見えるのってさ、弱いところを見せてないだけだったりしない？
確かに。
真白って自分が本当に辛い時はそれを他人に見せない子なんだよ。一人で考えて悩んでやっぱり無理だって諦めるの。
言われてみれば。
Well, I guess when she was like in that downward spiral of like melodramatic stuff. Melodramatic. She did bounce back pretty quickly, and I guess she didn't really bounce back, but she was just putting a mask. That does make sense. And I was actually appreciating the fact that she could bounce back like that, but turns out she is actually just bottling it up.
そうだったんですか。だからその真白が頼ってくれたって考えたらなんか嬉しくなっちゃってね。気づいたら OK しちゃってたってわけ。
そういうことだったんですね。なんだ、美咲思ったよりちゃんと先輩してるんじゃない。
どうだろう、私自身先輩って感じのことはしてないと思ってるけどね。
めてめて、褒められたからって照れなくてもいいじゃない。
いや本当にそんなんじゃないんだって。割と横島な理由もあるし。横島？
I also kind of find it like a bit weird how people really respect their upperclassmen and stuff like that in school. Because technically speaking, you're only like 2 years apart, even with your highest grade, like upperclassmen. Like in the real world, I was working with people that are 30 years above me, right? 30 years, 40 years. I was working with a lot of people who are elderly.
だって面白そうなんだもん、スパイごっこ。
And I feel like the difference between 1 or 2 years doesn't really, like, significant. It's not really significant.
私の感動と尊敬を返して。
Wait, what'd she say? Ah, Misaki.
まあまあ、理由はどうあれ、マサヤの好みっていうか弱。まあ知っておいて損はないと思うけど。
それは確かに。
でしょ？なんだか二人が悪い顔になってます。よーし、そうと決まったら、私たちでマサヤを丸裸にしちゃおう。
Yeah, I can't voice act that.
あら、大丈夫？もしかして風邪？
I just finished cleaning up and was about to head home when I let out an almighty sneeze. Botan-san seems worried. I feel fine, so I doubt I'm getting sick.
じゃあ、誰かが噂してるのかもね。
Maybe. I recall how Mashiro spoke to Misaki in private after class. Could they still be talking about me now?
そういえば、今度デートでもするのかしら。真っ白の様子が変だったけど。
Yes, we do. We're thinking about taking a sightseeing trip around Fukuro Island.
あら、だったら一泊してきちゃったら？
God, should you really be doing this in high school? Oh, well, we couldn't.
でも、日帰りだとあんまり回れないんじゃない？
That's true. Wow, no parents would act like this. She's not being serious, is she? This has to be some kind of joke.
ふくる島は景色が綺麗な場所が多くていいわよ。私も若い頃にあの人と何度か出かけたわ。
You did?
あの頃は暮らしもそんなに浸透してなかったから移動には苦労したけどね。
True. The nice thing about graph shoes is that sightseeing is probably a lot easier now. Because people who aren't really into sports could easily go there.
特にちょうど今くらいの時期に見た鬼の岳の星空は綺麗だったわね。
How high are the limits though for graph shoes? There's gotta be laws for this. But they don't really establish too much about the world, huh? Because they're just mostly having graph shoes for FC. Oh yeah, they have an observatory over there, right?
そうそう。普段は全然喋らないあの人が星空より君の方がって顔を真っ赤にして言うのよ。
Ah, people actually say shit like that. Right. I can practically see the hearts dancing around Botan-san. Anyway, I better make a note about this Mount Oni no Dake before I forget.
それでデートはいつの予定なの？
We wanted to go after the midterms are over, but we haven't set a concrete date yet.
じゃあ早く決めないとね。
You think so?
いい宿を取る秘訣は早めの予約よ。
That is a joke, right?
はい。それじゃあおやすみなさい、先輩。
No parents would act like this, man. Anime is so weird. Even if you have good respect for your for your daughter or like son's significant other, there's no way they're gonna be able to put this up. Like they're not They're not old enough. Like, what the fuck?
ひなたさん、なんだってデートはテストが終わって3日後の土曜日にしようって。
Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people actually do have sex before marriage and stuff like that. It's just, like, I don't think parents would actually encourage that, right? That is the implication when they're staying together in a hotel. Clearly, like, that is stupid. Yeah, she better be joking because no good-natured parents would actually do that.
じゃあ準備に使える時間は10日くらいだね。どうしようリカ、10日だよ10日。準備不足で楽しいデートがお別れイベントになっちゃったりしないかな。安心してマシロ、それだけ時間があれば絶対お料理だってうまくなるし、おしゃれだって勉強できるよ。そうかな。
Wait, she's gonna make her own outfit?
だから美咲さんたちからの情報を待つ間に、まずは私と一緒にお料理を勉強してみよう。
Oh, I guess when she's saying work on your outfit is trying to find the outfit.
勉強する。先輩に美味しいって言ってもらえるように一生懸命頑張る。そうそう、その意気だよマシロ。
Oh, that was a pretty short scene.
それでは今日は私が先生になってマシロにお料理を教えたいと思います。
There we go. There is no way Messiah is in this scene, so this is still Mashiro's POV. I was wondering because usually these Mashiro POVs are quite lengthy in terms of just how they are.
ごめんねリカ、朝早くから付き合ってもらっちゃって。マシロの役に立てるなら全然だよ。リカもクリアできなくて困ってるゲームとかがあったら遠慮なく言ってね。いつでも協力するから。そうさせてもらうね。でも本当に大丈夫かな。知ってると思うけど私本当に不器用だよ。
Man, you really just need to follow a recipe, Mashiro. Come on. Step-by-step videos on YouTube, they're a thing.
確かにいきなり晩ご飯で出せるような料理をっていうのはちょっと難しいかな。やっぱりそうだよね。でね、まだひなたさんの好みがわからないから今日はマシロのリクエストに応えようと思うんだけど、マシロは作ってみたいものとか習いたい調理法とかってある？なんでもいいの？と言っても私が作り方を知ってるものにはなっちゃうんだけど。だったら私もう一度クッキーを作ってみたい。
Baking and cooking are different! Oh my god!
クッキーを？この前はあんな感じで失敗しちゃったでしょ。だから再挑戦してみたいなって。
This isn't gonna improve your cooking, Mashiro. What the fuck?
いいと思う。できなかったことをできないままにしないのは大事だよ。
You're gonna waste the whole day doing this. Then you're gonna have 9 days. Well, whatever makes her happy, I guess.
やっぱり可愛いスイーツの一つくらい作れるようになりたいしね。それじゃあまずはマシロが知ってるやり方で作ってみてもらえる？気になったところで声をかけていくから。やってみる。まずはバターをよーく練り混ぜて、クリーム状になったらグラニュー糖と塩を入れてふわっとするまでよく混ぜると。ここまでは完璧だよ。そしたら卵黄を加えて、大丈夫。次は力を加減して。もうなんでいつも殻が中に入っちゃうんだろう。
We got a lot of cooking tools or cooking utensils that actually crack the eggs now for you.
じゃあ次はボウルの角じゃなくてまな板の平らなところでひびを入れてみて。
I was gonna say I can't really blame them for not having those like weird things in the kitchen, but unlike Aokana's base game, I took a look at the release date for this game. So Aokana released on 2014, right? And that is actually pretty unbelievable because the art style doesn't even seem that old to me, right? But it's actually been a decade since it's out. This game came out in 2017, and Misaki's after story came out in 2022. So yeah, a 5-year difference between this game and Misaki's route, or after story. I keep mentioning that because I'm so excited about it. Sorry, Mashiro. Even though I'm like reading through your story right now, my soul is still thinking about Misaki's story.
時に殻が中に入らない。これってそういうものだって思い込んじゃってる人が多いんだけど、本来角で卵を割るのは良くないの。そうなの？角でひびを入れると殻が小さく割れちゃうから、どうしてもかけらが混じりやすくなっちゃうんだよ。テレビだとそうやって割ってる人が多いから、角で割った方がいいんだと思ってた。その方が見栄えがいいし、上手な人は角でも綺麗に割れちゃうんだけどね。なるほど、勉強になります、リカ先生。次はバター、砂糖、バニラオイルを加えた生地に卵を少しずつ混ぜて、ふるった薄力粉を入れると。
Vanilla oil? Is that supposed to be vanilla extract?
上手に焼き上がるかはここからが重要になってくるから気をつけてね。任せて、そういう単純なことなら私でもできるから。力強く混ぜるよりサクッサクッって感じで切るように混ぜるってことを意識した方がいいかな。
Are they using a spatula to mix this? Why not use a mixer?
切るように？実際に私がやってみせるからよく見ててね。こんな風にそこから生地をすくい上げてサクッサクッって。ほんとだ、私の時と全然違う。力いっぱいかき混ぜちゃうと硬いクッキーになっちゃうから。そうだったんだ。で、生地がしっとりしたそぼろみたいになるまで続けるって感じかな。今の感覚を忘れないうちに私もやってみていい？もちろん。確かリカはこんな感じで。そうそう、力を入れるんじゃなくて切るようにして。じゃあ生地の具合をチェックするから一度手を止めてもらえる？よろしくお願いします、リカ先生。ここまでは花丸をあげてもいいくらいによくできてると思う。やったー！そろそろいいかな？それじゃあ次は冷蔵庫で寝かせた生地で動物の顔を作っていくよ。問題はここだよね。大丈夫、さっきだってうまくできたんだから自信を持って。だといいんだけど、最初に私がお手本を作るから同じように作ってみてね。やってみる。で、最終的に出来上がったのがこの邪神クッキー。オーブンに入れるまではそんなに気にならなかったのに、焼き上がりを見ると。
Ah, the typical anime trope.
前回にも増してあがまがしい感じに。
Well, as long as they taste good.
お手本通りに作ったのにどうしてこうなっちゃうんだろう。
They better taste test this time.
私はてっきり真っ白なりのアレンジを加えているのかと。そんなことないよ。前回の失敗を反省して綿鉢も入れなかったし。綿鉢はあまり関係ないような。
Rika, you were watching what she was doing. How did you mess this up?
せっかく丁寧に教えてくれたのに上手にできなくてごめん。
Don't worry, Mashiro. Part of having a teacher-student relationship is that when you mess up, it's not just the student that's actually at fault. The teacher is at fault too for not teaching you the correct way.
謝ることなんてないよ。まだ練習を始めたばかりなんだし。はあ、リカってどうしてそんなに優しいの？私が男の子だったら絶対放っておかないのに。真っ白は私のことを過大評価しすぎだよ。
Funny you say that, Mashiro, because she was actually the best in terms of chemistry with Messiah on the first game. But then her route happened. And as you can see, there's a reason why you didn't get an after story, Rika. People probably hated your route's guts.
でも携帯番号を聞きたくても聞けない女子だよ。お願いだからそのランキングは忘れて。あっという間に時間になっちゃったけど、どう？少しは役に立てたかな？
They didn't even taste test the cookies? So are they even any good? It doesn't matter if they don't look good, as long as the taste is good.
もちろんだよ。包丁の使い方とか料理の基礎も教えてもらったから自分でも練習してみる。うん。努力は嘘をつかないってところは FC と一緒だと思うから頑張って。最近自分の苦手なことばっかり頑張ってる気がするよ。
Hey, that's a good thing.
だからひなたさんに褒めてもらえた時は余計に嬉しいんじゃない？そうかも。
Doing it for someone else, though, is really not in line with my own principles, like I said.
覚えたレシピの数だけ応用が効くようになるから、いろんな人にいろんな料理を教えてもらうといいよ。うん、そうする。ただ、慣れてないことを頑張ったせいか、ちょっと眠気が。大丈夫？平気平気。きっと今だけだと思うし。だったらいいんだけど、あんまり無理しちゃダメだよ。
Gosh, I'm getting hungry. I can smell something downstairs being cooked.
心配してくれてありがとう。でも本当に大丈夫だから。
I think it's actually been a while since I said I'm hungry on a recording session.
わかった。じゃあ、ひなたさんの好みについて進展があったら教えてね。うん、また連絡するね。
Don't worry, Mashiro. It's not because of your cookies. If you were cooking something else, I think I could have actually gotten hungry from your talking about food, but because you were baking sweets. Sweets are not really what I think when I'm really hungry, you know? I'm thinking about savory stuff like steak, like chicken, fish, stuff like that. During morning break, I started to get ready for my next lesson when Asuka called out to me, sounding even more tense than Mashiro did yesterday. What's got you all worked up?
そうですか？私はいつもと変わりませんよ。
This is why having Asuka on board with this is not a good idea, Misaki. Well, if you say so. Evidently, something is up. But if she doesn't want to tell me, I'm not going to push it.
それでですね、少しマサヤさんにお聞きしたいことが。
Sorry, Misaki. Misaki clears her throat so loudly that it cuts Asuka right off. And so, I turn to face her. You okay?
いやー、ごめんごめん、ちょっと喉の調子が悪くてさ。
Be careful. You don't want to get sick in the middle of our exams.
はーい、気をつけまーす。
I'm pretty sure Misaki would still manage to get good grades even if she were sick. It's kind of scary. So, you wanted to ask me something. if you need some help studying, I'd be happy to lend a hand.
本当ですか？ぜひお願いします。で、私が聞きたいのはテストのことじゃなくてですね。
What is it then?
それは、
It's not like Asuka to struggle for words.
じゃあ勇気を出して聞きます。マセヤさんは好きな食べ物とかって。
アースカ、ちょっと保健室まで付き合って。
I feel like in Japanese, when you do these questions like this, isn't it easy to know what the hell the context is? Because when they're asking for a question, like the only thing that's missing is like not the what is it? The noun, right? Because she said suki ni tabemono toka, right? It's probably the last part is probably like the ending where you're asking a question, so it's kind of easy to actually tell what they're asking.
はい。ほら、風邪をひいたら大変だってひなたくんも言ってたでしょ。だからね。でも私まだ。
Because in English, you'd probably see Misaki cut her off before she said "suki ni tabemono," right? Probably just said favorite. Though I don't know. Maybe it's the same, just a different language.
いいからいいから。
Misaki drags Asuka away by the arm.
ちょっと待ってください。
Oh, I don't have any time to stop them before they leave the room. What the hell was that about?
ひとまずここまで離れれば安心かな。
ひなたくんにはバレてないよね。
多分ね。
私結構自然にできてたと思うんですけど、どうして途中で連れ出されちゃったんでしょう。
あれで自然？ド直球だったよね。
直球。会話で聞き出すならそりゃ何か近い話題を振るだろうけど、
あれだと勘のいいマサヤはマシロが関係してるって気づいちゃうかもしれないでしょ。もう少しさりげない感じが出るといいかなーって。
マサヤさんに気づかれないようにですか。大変そうです。
とりあえず次は私かまどかがやってみるから、それでどうなるかだね。
お手本よろしくお願いします。唐突ですけど、先輩は邪神のことをどう思ってますか？
We get back to my room and are just about to start studying when Mashiro asks a rather odd question. Yeah, that is random.
すみません。でも気になっちゃって。
By Jashin-chan, do you mean your plushie thing?
ですです。お助けキャラとかじゃない。人に災いを与える方の邪神です。
Honestly, I've never given it much thought, like, I can't say I really have an impression of it, I guess. I'm not sure me having an impression would be a good thing either.
やっぱりですか。
Huh? Why does she sound so dejected? Don't tell me she wants us to do a weird couple cosplay. Is this a surprise she has in store for our upcoming date? Why'd you ask? Please don't confirm my suspicions.
それがどうやら私って邪神ちゃん料理より邪神料理の方が得意みたいで、もし先輩が邪神好きだったりしたらそれはそれで OK かなって思っちゃいまして。
As long as the taste is good, like I said, Mashiro. Sure, we taste with our eyes first based on their looks, but come on, at the end of the day, it's gonna go through our mouth and go to our stomach. Wait, hold up. I can't just let that slide. Ominous looking cookies?
普通はそういう反応になりますよね。
You said it.
すみません、やっぱり忘れてください。私も気まぐれで聞いてみただけですから。
Sure. I don't really get it, but at least it's not some weird couple cosplay. Hey, you got every answer correct on this page too. Great work, Mashiro. Mashiro?
Hi! すみません。
I actually thought she fell asleep. When I repeat her name after she fails to respond, Mashiro's head shoots up from the desk. It looked like you were concentrating, but you're just worn out, huh?
それもあるんですけど、今日はちょっと早起きしたので、気が抜けたら眠くなってきちゃって。
Always get your 6 to 7 hours, or actually 6 to 8 hours of sleep every single day. I said this a few times already during my recording sessions, but sleep is like the most important thing for your health ever. Do not sacrifice your health for money. Like, dear God, do not. Why not go to bed then? We're done studying for the day. Like, not just money though. Like, I was mostly wasting most of my time not sleeping on visual novels back when I was still in high school and middle school. But what I'm trying to say is that it's not worth it to exchange sleep for something else. Sleep is gonna give you longevity, right?
寝る？
Yeah, and no, I don't mean it in the way you're thinking.
ですよね。
Mashiro's face goes bright red, making it easy to work out exactly what she thought.
ただ、それは遠慮しておきます。今眠っちゃうと夜眠れなくなっちゃいそうですし、先輩に寝顔を見られることになっちゃいますから。
I really don't understand the fixation on watching people sleep. Isn't it just weird? Huh? Sorry, I didn't quite get that. I mean, if I was playing a freaking hentai game and I was like doing stuff to you while you're sleeping, I can kind of see the appeal of that, but what's the point of just watching people sleep? What, you're gonna wait until they say something because they have a dream or nightmare? That's just weird.
いえ、何でもありません。
Unless they're sick, of course, right? Okay. I'll go grab us a cold drink. That might help stave off the sleepiness.
だったら私が。
No, you just wait right here. I won't be a minute.
すみません。ありがとうございます。
I'm back with drinks, though it's just barley tea. Actually, this scene kind of reminds me back when I was still a kid. When I was a kid, I used to actually... my way of sleeping is that I would move around during my sleep, right? And sometimes I would get into very weird positions, and my brother would take pictures of me doing that. It's so weird, man. I guess it is funny, I can't deny that, but when you don't really have like a quirk like that, it's just weird in my opinion. Upon returning from the kitchen, I hear what sounds like Mashiro catching some Z's. Wait, she fell asleep? She probably drifted off moments after I got out of my seat. Honestly, considering how exhausted she must be, I'm reluctant to wake her. Lolly breathing 10 hours YouTube video. Besides, watching her sleep isn't half bad. You're weird, Messiah. She really is fast asleep, huh? I know she said she woke up early, but I doubt that's the only source of this exhaustion. Practice is on hold, but she might be doing some individual training on the side. I don't think she actually did any FC. There's no mention of FC in this route whatsoever so far, Messiah. Except for the first couple of minutes when we started the game last episode. With all the studying she has to do for midterms, that would cut into her sleep. Though in her case, it's also possible that she just stayed up late playing video games without noticing the time. So which is it, Mashiro? Curiosity gets the better of me and I gently poke at her face, which makes her squirm slightly as if I tickled her. It's a wonderful sight that almost makes me think she's actually turned into a cat. Guess I'd better not tease her too much. I wouldn't want to wake her. Hmm? What is it? Wait, that's senpai? So does that mean you actually are okay that she's our mistress or something? Where's she getting these ideas? I guess she's reliving last night's dream or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I actually had any dreams like at all. I mean, I believe I learned that we always dream when we sleep. It's just that we don't really remember them, right? But yeah, I haven't really been remembering any of my dreams lately. Last time I actually remember a dream was, I don't know, 2 years ago. Quite a long time ago. Mashiro, I love you too. That's one hell of a happy smile on her face. Is she really not awake? Well, whatever. I only spoke the truth. You can rest easy, Mashiro. Good morning, Mashiro. Mashiro looks around the room, confused about the whole situation. Yeah, but only for an hour or so. Seemed like you were having some sort of dream. You don't need to apologize. You look cute. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, you were so cute that I wanted to poke at your cheeks. It's your fault for looking like an angel. Oh my god, kill me. Every time Messiah says these words that are clearly hyperbolic, I'm like, ugh, end me. It's okay to compliment someone. It's not okay to compliment it in an exaggerated fashion. Seriously, you were the cutest. And Mashiro, you're just falling for this. Huh? Should have taken a picture of her, Messiah. Mashiro! It feels like Mashiro running away from me is becoming a consistent thing. Huh? She's not out here. She couldn't have gotten that far. A text. I'm at Rika's house, so please don't worry. Oh, that explains it. Still, I'm not sure sending me a text telling me not to worry is exactly going to work.
かもそれが本人の意思とは無関係に写真として残ってるんだよ。写真にそれを自分のいないところで楽しまれたらリカだって恥ずかしいよね。今すぐ警察に行こうマシロ。警察？なんで？
I'm surprised this is like the first thing that came out of her mouth. She's actually pretty sensible.
だって変な顔とか裸の写真をいっぱい撮られちゃったんでしょ。それって犯罪だよ。って違うの。見られたっていうのはアルバムのことで、変な顔も裸もちっちゃかった頃の話だから。なんだ、そういうことだったんだね。紛らわしい言い方しちゃってごめん。私はてっきり日向さんが暴走しちゃったのかと。
Not that type of game, Rika.
もしそんなことになったらリカにも相談できないかも。だよね。でもだったら今日は何を見られちゃったの？寝顔。テスト勉強が終わった後に居眠りしちゃって。確かに寝顔を見られるのはね。だよねだよね。それだけでも恥ずかしいのに可愛かったとか言われたらどうしていいかわからなくなっちゃって。私の家に飛び込んできたと。ごめんね、突然押しかけちゃって。
You know, I'm surprised that Rika doesn't really think that Mashiro is showing off with how much she's actually telling stories about Messiah, right? If I was, I think if I was younger and if I was in Rika's shoes, I thought that Mashiro was actually trying to show off having a boyfriend or something. With the amount of stuff she's saying, right? Because she does this pretty often. I'm like, oh my god, this again? That probably would have been my reaction. Because that's my reaction whenever my friends talk about their girlfriends. I'm like, can you stop? Can you not talk about this with me? It's boring the crap out of me.
気にしないで。誰だって寝顔を見られるのは恥ずかしいよ。
I guess I wasn't really a good friend, and Rika's a good friend. I don't know. I'm just being true to myself, though.
そう言ってもらえると助かるかも。今は恥ずかしくて顔を合わせられそうにないから。かわいいね、マシロは。そういう気持ち大事だと思う。そうなのかな。日向さんだって嘘で可愛いって言ったりしないだろうし。
The more these guys actually say cute, 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 the more I'm actually, you know, thinking, like, what is the definition of cute? Sometimes when I see a cat, I can call it cute too. But I actually don't know why I call it cute. You know? Maybe I should actually try to Google what the hell is cute. I know it's not like too deep. When you see something as cute, it's cute, but there's gotta be a definition for it somewhere. It's not like it's a fact, right? Or what is it? It's not like there's a standard of what is cute. Unlike stuff like it's salty, you can't really say it's cute in the same way as it's salty, right? It's salty because it's salty, yeah. But it's not cute because it's cute. There's gotta be an underlying reason why you call something cute.
もし逃げ出さなかったら。でもその割には何もなかったというか。
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. Is that where we're gonna end off the episode, Mashiro?
マシロもするの？キスとかハグとか。
Well, in your route, Rika, you are the the horniest of them all because your H scene started in chapter 7.
リカ、飛沢さんたちには絶対内緒にするからね。それはする。本当に？それってどのくらいするの？
Sorry about that. Thought she was done.
興味持ちすぎ。毎日はさすがにしないよ。多分最後は一昨日の別れ際で。いや、なんでもない。おととい。そっか、そうなんだ。おとといもなんだ。なんだか顔が熱くなってきたから、この話はもう終わりにしない？じゃああと一つだけ。最後にこれだけ教えて。本当に最後だからね。やっぱり真白が考える理想のキスとかってあるの？理想のキス？こういう風にしてほしいとかしたいとか。そりゃあるにはあるけど。じゃあそれってどんな感じなの？どんなって、例えばこんな風に話してる時にふと会話が途切れて。
Why did it zoom to her plushies?
真剣な眼差しでじっと見つめられたかと思ったら。
This is so weird. Is she like mimicking or actually doing this to Rika?
いきなりギュッて抱きしめられて。
You didn't have to like show how you want it to be done.
真白？
I guess they want to show some Yuri fan service.
耳元で好きだよリカ。目を閉じて。目をつぶって不安になってるところをすかさず恋人つなぎでフォローしてくれて、そのままゆっくりと顔が近づいて。
Oh.
え？
Hey.
こんばんは。
I think they're at their this is Rika's like room. It's actually kind of awkward that we didn't knock. I thought I'd let some fresh air into my room. Oh, this is the freaking window. oh. But it looks like I'm in the way.
違います。これは誤解なんです。
I haven't really come to an understanding to miss.
いえ、日向さんは絶対に誤解してます。だって私とリカがキスしようとしてたと思ってますよね。
Am I wrong?
違いません。違わないんですけど、そうじゃなくて。
Don't worry, I understand. There's nothing wrong with two girls showing how much they care for each other. You know, it was honestly even kind of exciting.
ってやっぱり誤解してるじゃないですか。
Ah, Messiah.
ごめん真白。私が変なこと言い出したせいで。
I wonder if I would actually think of two girls kissing as exciting. I don't know. Maybe if I was like horny, sure, but in real life, right? I don't know. Never really happened to me.
リカは悪くない。全然悪くないから。真白。
Anyway, it's great that you two get along so well. Just keep it in moderation.
日向さん。ああ、もう。お願いだから私たちの話を聞いてください。
The two of them proceed to come over to my house, and I end up having to listen to them explain themselves for almost an hour. How did that took an hour? say what you did in 5 minutes. It's lunch break. Herring sashimi, huh? Having already finished my lunch, I'm now skimming through the Shito guidebook I bought in preparation for my next date. There's a lot of local food I've never even tried before. Though, Mashiro did say she was going to make lunch for us, so I doubt we'll get to go to any places like this. Actually, as someone who's native Indonesian, I haven't really eaten a lot of local food myself, Messiah. I actually prefer Western food and Japanese food.
マサヤがエッチな本読んでる。
Hey! That flabbergasting remark makes me stand straight up.
もしかして本当にエッチな本だった？
Does this look like porn to you? I slammed the book down and showed her the open pages.
どれどれ。で、おすすめ新鮮魚介グルメ？
They look good, don't they?
確かに美味しそうだけど、私にはうどんがあるからにゃ。
I should have known.
何？もしかして最近ハマってたりするの？新鮮魚介に？
Oh, sorry about that. Kinda. That's not exactly true, but it'd be too much of a pain to explain things. So that's a good enough answer.
へえ、真面目な選手兼コーチのことだから FC の本かと思ったら食べ物とはね。
I don't think that's something that's actually that you'd prepare for a lunch, by the way, like live seafood. I don't think sashimi is something you wanna put inside of a box lunch. At least if you're doing it yourself. If it's a restaurant, sure, it's okay. If you thought that, why'd you claim it was porn?
そこはほら、私とマサヤならではのお約束。
Please don't let that be our thing. So, you need something?
読がなきゃダーリンに話しかけちゃ。
No.
言い切られた。
Misaki exaggerates, staggering back in offense as she slinks away toward her seat.
いいもんいいもん。ダーリンが構ってくれないならアスカたちに相手してもらうから。
I'm never gonna get a moment to plan out my date at school, am I? Luckily, I don't have work or any studying to do today, so I can take my time when I get home.
美咲ちゃんすごいです。とってもさりげなかったです。
そう？私女スパイに向いてるかな。
女スパイ。美咲ちゃんだったらきっとかっこいい感じになるんでしょうね。アスカちゃんももうちょっとさりげないとよかったかな。ごめんなさい。
大丈夫だって。情報収集はこれで終わりじゃないんだし、まだチャンスはあるって。
はい、私も次は頑張ります。マジ最終兵器ヒロインっておなじみのまどかちゃんも忘れないでよね。
最終兵器って結局最後まで使われずに終わるってパターン多いよね。
やめて、そんな不吉な話を私の前でしないで。
そんなに言うなら次はまどかがやってみる？いいの？最後までこのテンションでやられてもめんどくさいし。
ひどい。本当だとしてももっとオブラートに包んでよ。一緒に頑張りましょう、まどかちゃん。ありがとう、アスカちゃん。
でもまあ、ひとまずは役に立ちそうな情報を送ってあげられそうかにゃ。
情報提供感謝です、美咲先輩。魚介か。魚とか貝って料理の中でも特に難しそうなイメージなんだけど。魚介はお肉と違って種類がたくさんあるし、専門的な知識が必要になることも多いから。しかも具体的な好みまでは分からなかったみたいだし。一応確認なんだけど、マシロは三枚おろしとかってできたりする？
Wait, they're talking about fresh seafood? And not exactly like live seafood or, you know, sashimi and stuff like that? I think this is actually a bit more ridiculous because fresh seafood is only served in restaurants. I don't think most people actually even kill their own fish or like, right? They don't kill their own fish, crab, etc. They don't buy it when they're still alive.
大根おろしくらいならそうなっちゃうよね。
And you know how expensive those are? There's no way they'd be able to buy that.
でもリカはスパスパーってさばけちゃうんだよね。実は私もお魚をさばくのは人に教えられるほどうまくなくて。リカでも？だから魚をさばくところだけは真白のお母さんにやってもらった方がいいかも。お母さんに。それくらいお魚をさばくのは難しいから。ごめんリカ。難しくてもやっぱり私全部自分でできるようになりたい。
I mean, like I said, as long as it's edible, I wouldn't mind it. If it's inedible, though, I'd probably like puke it out.
今回は私が作りますって先輩に宣言したお弁当だけは自分で作りたいから。そっか、真白がそう思うなら絶対にそうした方がいいと思う。リカ、でもそういうことなら他に得意な人を探した方がいいかも。魚介料理が得意そうな人でしょ。魚や貝のことに詳しくてジグロで小生意気で。
Oh, the sushi girl, Akoze.
包丁さばきが上手でなぜか私に突っかかってくる。
I actually thought she and Rika were going to do an FC match, but I guess I was expecting too much from this extra route. There's no way it's gonna happen. FC is like sidelined to the very bottom of the like to-do list. Oh, I got a text from Mashiro. Let's see here. It's so lonely studying for exams by myself, so I'd like to study together tomorrow. Ugh! Mashiro. God. I clenched my fist to stop myself from replying, "I'm coming over right now." I feel the same. I was just studying alone myself. However, keeping things in moderation is equally as important to getting good grades in these tests. I must endure my urges. You can just study after school.
アリカ先生、今日はよろしくお願いします。
I think I said this before, but a lot of my classmates actually do study after school in like the cafeteria.
真白に先生って呼ばれるのは気分がいいな。上達のためとはいえ、アリカに料理を教わる日が来るなんてね。もう一回呼んでもらってもいいか？絶対に嫌。ちゃんと先生って呼べないなら帰っちゃおうかな。ああ、もう分かったわよ。すいませんでした、アリカ先生。いや、アリカ大先生。苦しゅうない。屈辱。まあまあ、そう目くじら立てるのって。わがまま言った分やる気は出てきてるんだから。それは何よりだけど、今日は本当に大丈夫なんでしょうね。何言ってんだ。この前の料理対決で私の腕前はよく分かっただろ。まあね、料理の腕だけはアリカの方が上だって実感したし。だけってなんだ。 FC の実力も私の方が上だろ。そこは絶対私の方が上。そこまで言うなら今から勝負するか。やっぱ今のなし。なんだよ、急に引っ込まれたら調子が狂うだろ。早朝練習の時ならいいけど、今は料理を勉強する時間だから。なんていうか、本当に 日向先輩のこと。 突然何言い出すのよ。
この前の早朝練習の時だっていじられても怒らなかっただろ。
あれはあれで反省する点があったりするんだけどね。
私は素直にすごいって思ったぞ。
そう？自分ではよくわからないけど。
ああ、私も日向先輩のことは嫌いじゃないしな。うまくいってほしいとは思ってんだ。
ありか。
だから寿司屋の娘として恥ずかしくないレベルの技術を叩き込んでやるよ。
魚介料理のスペシャリストと見込んでお願いしたんだから期待を裏切らないでよ。
任せとけって。今日はとびきりすごいやつも用意してるから驚くなよ。ちょっと準備に時間がかかったけど今日はこいつを使うぞ。
何これ。
何ってクロマグロに決まってるだろ。知ってるよな。
That is freaking humongous. That must be at least a couple $1,000. How the fuck did she even carry it here?
私が言いたいのはなんでマグロが丸々一匹横たわってるのかってこと。
そりゃ私が運び入れたからだな。
まさかこのためだけに買ってきたわけじゃないよね。
おいおい、マグロが1本いくらするか知ってるか。自分で釣ったに決まってるだろ。
That's even more unbelievable. There's no way. You're telling me sushi restaurant caught their own fish? No. I watched those like behind the counter and like day in the life of a sushi chef kind of thing video. Like most restaurants actually do have a dealer that they, you know, or not a dealer, but like there's a shop or a place that they frequent for generations, and that's where they usually buy it for a discount. And you would bid on these babies.
ここは死闘だぞ。船で沖に出てグラシを履いて糸を垂らせばあっという間だって。
This is so unbelievable. This is ridiculous.
と言っても私みたいな天才にしかできないけどな。
Because I know of the facts, like all of this is just ridiculous. This is so nonsensical to me.
グラシを履いて。
そうだけどなんか変なこと言ったか。
いやちょっと想像しにくいんだけどグラシを履いたまま釣りってできるものなの？
むしろ普通に釣りより簡単だぞ。
簡単なの？
餌を食った瞬間に魚をメンブレが包んでこっちが上昇するだけで魚もついてくるんだよ。なんなら今度一緒にやってみるか。慣れると面白いぞ。
いい遠慮しとく。
まあこいつはグラシの限界重量ギリギリサイズだったから苦労したけどな。
認めたくないけどマリカって実は無駄に有能？
無駄は余計だ。
じゃあその証拠を見せてもらえますかアリカ先生。
なんか釈然としないけどまあいいや。そんじゃパパッとさばいていくからよーく見とくんだぞ。
If they actually have a sprite or a CG for the sushi, I'm actually gonna be pretty hungry again. Because I'm already still hungry right now. Oh man, that looks good. Not exactly sushi bite size yet, but it's a nice fillet.
どうだ、なかなかの手際だっただろ。
Damn, that's a very big fish.
なかなかっていうかすごすぎて声も出なかったわよ。
そうだろそうだろ。
でも普通の人がマグロを解体しなきゃいけない場面ってある？
But yeah, the reason why a sushi restaurant can't really catch their own fish is that they just don't have the time for it. Do you know how hard it is to actually catch a fish?
日向先輩の家でやってみろって。魚介が好きならきっと喜ぶぞ。
無理っていうかいくら好物でも丸々一匹持ってこられたら困っちゃうって。
そうか。
だからもうちょっと一般的なやつを教えてもらえる？
一般的か。じゃあそうだな。大トロ。
Oh man, that looks so good. They actually did it! I'm so hungry right now.
ハマスイカ刺しとまあこんなところでどうだ？アリカがすごいってことはよくわかったけど、同じことができる気は全くしない。
Yeah, as I said, you don't really want to box lunch live seafood like this. It's way too hard for the average person. A home cook shouldn't be able to do this.
でもそこは見て盗むってのが私たち料理人の娘の常識みたいなものだろ。時間があればそれでもいいんだけど、次のデートまで10日もないから。となると結構難しいとは思うけど、名店トラウオの娘であるアリカ先生なら短期間で調達するコツを知ってたりしますよね。ねえ、そうだな。まあ知ってないこともないぞ。ほんと教えて教えて。じゃあ裁かれるマグロの気持ちになったことあるか？
I think she said, understand the feelings of the tuna.
いや、真白の場合は茹でられるうどんの気持ちか？ごめん、言ってる意味がわからない。なんでだよ。ほら、よく言うだろ。食材の気持ちになれば最適な調理方法がおのずと見えてくるって。
I don't think anyone says that, but alright. Whatever you say.
そういえばうちのお父さんも同じようなこと言ってたかも。だろう。だからまな板の上で美味しくさばかれる魚介の気持ちを想像してみろって。食材の気持ちか。先輩、私のこと美味しく料理してくださいね。
Ah, Mashiro, can you not? That was actually the first time I think we saw her in her underwear. Her sprite, I mean.
待って待って待って、今のなし、取り消し。何赤くなってるんだ？なんでもない、本当になんでもないから。もういいけど、どうする？やっぱりうどんの気持ちからにしとくか？ごめん、食材の気持ちになるのはやめとく。心臓に悪いし。なんだよ、せっかく上達のコツを教えてやったのに。そういえばアリカってお寿司以外の魚介料理も得意なの？もし作れるならそっちも教えてほしいんだけど。なかなか注文の多い生徒だ。ごめんごめん。でもお弁当に入れられる料理を教えてほしいから。そういうことならやってみるか。やってみる？へい、のどぐろの塩焼きお待ちどうさま。何がへいよ。元が高級魚ってわからないくらい黒焦げじゃない。いや、焼き物はまだ教えてもらってなくてさ、案外難しいんだな。そういうことは先に言ってよ。これじゃあ私と大差ないじゃない。
I mean, as long as the meat inside is still juicy, it doesn't really matter that you burnt the outside. I think grilling actually makes it a bit, like dry on the outside.
よかったな、お揃いだぞ。こんなところが一緒でも嬉しくないわよ。
God, this talk about food is just making me hungrier and hungrier. During lunch break, I'll do one more scene before we end the episode, and I think I'm gonna go eat some food before continuing Venus Blood Frontier. Yet again, I have the guidebook laid out in front of me as I rack my brains to form a plan for this date. Despite everything I said yesterday, here I am again, thinking about it at school. Why is this so hard? I think I've got the outline down at least. Maybe it'd be a good idea to check where we're going first. ってどうして私の時だけ無視なのさ。結構勇気出してよ。内心ドキドキだよ。Just speak to me normally then. そこはほら、私と
ひなたくんの中じゃない？
Misaki was bad enough, but now I'm starting to get worried about my position among these girls.
それでね、ちょっと相談に乗ってほしいことがあるんだよ。
What? You worried about one of the tests?
そっちはなんとかなりそうなんだけど、問題なのは今日の晩ご飯の献立。
Your dinner?
そう、たまにはお母さんの代わりに作ろうかなって思ってるんだけど、何にしようか迷っちゃって。
I'm pretty sure she'll be happy with anything you make her.
そういう答えが一番困るんだよ。
It is? Man, she actually sounds upset. What did I do wrong?
お肉が食べたいとか魚が食べたいとかそういう意見だけでもあると作る方は助かるのに。
Oh, I hear some cats outside fighting each other. Okay. Well, you can't go wrong with hamburg steak, right?
王道だね。
Nobody hates it. Most people would be happy to see it on their plate even.
ひなたくんはよく食べるの？ハンバーグ。
Not really, but I wouldn't complain if someone made me some.
なるほどなるほど。
So, compared to what you guys are thinking, hamburg steak is basically Salisbury steak. So yeah, it's like what is it? Like ground meat mixed in with panko and then diced onions. So it's not like a hamburger, right? It's not hamburger meat, but it's more like that. Did that help you? Lots of onion though.
おかげで助かったよ。ありがとう。
I'll ask Aoyagi senpai what he thought about it. So do a good job, okay?
本当に作らないといけないじゃん。い
What?
や、なんでもないよ。
Why'd her mood sour all of a sudden? She's gonna cook for her mom, huh? Guess that girl's pretty close to her family. That's kind of surprising.
先輩。
I have a bad feeling about this, but I guess we'll continue for a tiny bit. I have a bad feeling about this though. Our study session is over, so Mashiro is now indulging in the reward she's been waiting for. She's rubbing her head against my chest while I hold her in my arms. We see each other at school every day, and we also text all the time. But the moments we get to spend alone together still feel extra special. It sure is different from you falling asleep last time.
この前の分も今日は甘えることにしましたから。
You think that Nakajima-kun guy from your class would be surprised if he saw you now? Nakajima-kun was a guy who Mashiro greeted when I went to see her about getting help with Mon Eat. Oh, that was like a long time ago when we first saw her with glasses, right?
わざわざ名前を覚えてるなんて。もしかして焼き餅を焼いてくれてたりします？
Nah, I've just got a good memory.
そこは少しだけなって照れながら言ってくれてもいいところだと思います。
Mashiro puffs out her cheeks as she looks up at me. It's less jealousy and more me wishing that we were in the same year.
それで同じクラスだったりしたらずっと一緒にいられますもんね。
Yeah. Though, I think we'd find it hard to put the brakes on things in that case, which would bring on its own issues.
安心してください。私がこんな風に甘えるのもそれを見られるのも先輩だけですから。
I know. I've never been the type of guy who wants someone all to himself, but hearing that still makes me happy. I pat her head in return, and she giggles happily.
先輩。
Yeah, if you guys didn't see the H scene, this is pretty much what she says throughout the whole H scene. That innocent, smiling face she shows me at times like this is unbearably cute. Perhaps the amount of time she spent being cautious of me just makes that hit even harder. Oh yeah, how's the date prep going?
はい、お弁当に何を入れるか考えたりしてます。あとは当日着ていく服、 の準備ですかね。
What? Something worrying you? I asked that question in concern as she trails off.
いえ、もちろんどっちも準備は順調です。
Okay. Well, you don't need to worry about this too much. Honestly, getting to go on a date with you is more than enough for me.
先輩、
For what it's worth, I pretty much figured out where we'll be going on a date.
もうそんなところまで？
Yeah, but there's still a lot more to get done.
それでもすごいです。さすが先輩、デートの準備もバッチリですね。
It's nothing special, really.
そうですか？
I just want to impress my girlfriend, that's all.
今でも十分かっこいいのに、これ以上かっこよくなって私をどうするつもりなんですか？
Hmm?
彼女を困らせるようなことを言うキザな先輩には教えてあげません。
What's that supposed to mean? She seems happy, so whatever, I guess. Anyway, our studying's been going well, so it looks like we'll get to go on our date with the weight off our minds.
ですね。助けてリカ！このままじゃデート当日に鏡の前から動けなくなっちゃうかも。
No H scenes. Dodge another bullet.
その様子だとまた何かあったみたいだね。
I'm guessing that the only H scene is actually gonna be the hotel after we stayed after the date. Hopefully. God, that is so awkward though. I can't believe the mom suggested that. She's crazy.
そっか。おしゃれの方の対策はまだだったもんね。私もお弁当のことで頭がいっぱいになっちゃってたから。そうだね。でもそんなに深刻にならなくてもいいんじゃないかな。そう？真白は今のままでも十分可愛いと思う。そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいんだけど。今回は先輩も行き先をいろいろ考えてくれているみたいだし、私もできる限りのことをしたいなって。じゃあ真白に似合う服を探してみるっていうのはどうかな。先輩の好みに合わせるんじゃなくて？それも重要だけど、真白に似合わなかったら逆効果だと思うし。確かにそうかも。昔は美咲先輩みたいな服装に憧れたりしたけど、私には似合わないって諦めたし、主にスタイル的な意味で。飛沢さんのスタイルの良さは全女子の憧れだよ。
Actually, I think her boobs are a bit too big. I think, preferably, I probably think, Rika is, the ideal body type. Maybe a bit taller, even though I'm not really tall myself.
でもリカだって1年生の中じゃスタイルいい方だよね。私なんか全然だよ。そう言われると私は。
Well, they're mostly just comparing boobs instead of actual sizing. You know, like, all the sizes in general.
スタイルの話はこの辺にしておこうか。そうだね。じゃあ話を戻すんだけど、情報を待たずに自分である程度の方針を立ててみてもいいんじゃないかな。あんまり考えたくないけど、先輩の好みが似合わない可能性もあるもんね。その後で似た系統の服を好んで着てる人に相談してみるのもいいと思うよ。そうだね。まずはそこから始めてみる。そういえば日向さんの好きな食べ物について何か情報が届いたって？あ、そうそう。まどか先輩の情報によればハンバーグも狙い目だって。
The fact that they actually pan to this camera angle again, I have a feeling they're gonna do something stupid again here.
ハンバーグはいいよね。みんなを笑顔にする魔法の食べ物だよ。まあ食べた人は笑顔になるかも。真白はどう？作ったことはある？ 小学生の頃に一度だけ作ったことがあって、お父さんが美味しい美味しいって言ってくれたのは覚えてるけど。だとしたら真白の得意料理はハンバーグなんじゃない？だったら嬉しいんだけど、それも昔の話だから。
Yeah, nothing can be a specialty if you haven't really put in the time to develop the cooking skill, Rika.
じゃあ明日は一緒にハンバーグを作ってみよう。学校がある日に何度も早起きしてもらうのも悪いし、まずは自分で作ってみるよ。私は平気だよ。ありがとう。でもテスト期間中なのはリカも同じだし、一度自分で作ってみてダメだったらその時はアドバイスをちょうだい。うん、わかった。
Okay, I actually think I'm gonna stop right here because I am actually famished. I am very hungry. But I think it's also a good stopping point because we just shifted over from Mashiro's POV to Messiah here. But yeah, so far, the after story is exactly as I thought it was gonna be. It's relaxing. That's all I can say. Not much thinking, not much input. But the reason why I keep thinking about this is because I'm also playing Venus Blood Frontier on the side. If I was also playing something, or if I was like recording a full-fledged Venus Blood Frontier episode, like full-on story and not as much gameplay that I'm doing currently, I feel like I would probably be a lot more bored throughout the whole episode. But to me, this is relaxing because I can just not do any inputs. Gaming to me is still fun, but I feel like this is just a lot more relaxing, you know? Just not having to do anything. Just click enter, use your mouse, and then you get to read a story. And then just analyze the story. Yeah, it's actually like these type of games are for me for sure. Like these visual novels are my bread and butter. The gameplay ones, they're nice, but I do feel like I'm not that much of a gamer anymore. But alright, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. And like I said, so far, no H scenes, so you guys will get it when you get it. Not like the H scenes in this game is all that spectacular anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go get myself some food and also play some more Venus Blood Frontier after this. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, for Patreon anyway. YouTube, see you guys in about 2 or 3 days after the last episode. Or after this episode.